Hello. It is very strange to say, but we are almost at the end of April. See how tiny April is right here? We're currently in the week of April. I'm actually recording this before the big LA Rams field day, so I don't know what the future holds, but I hope it's been really fun for all of us. But let's talk about this week. On Thursday after school, the boys volleyball is practicing. They have their meet on Friday. There is no school on Friday. So, congratulations, everyone. This is your very last day of no school for the entire school year for Faculty Academy Day. But on Monday of next week, we can look forward to a lunch raffle drawing from the PTO. That Thursday, we'll have a virtue ceremony and then advisory. And we only have two virtue ceremonies left in the year. The final one will be June 4th. On Friday of next week, we can also look forward to turf hockey and an extended lunch. And then the following week, the 15th, there is the cross country meet. So cross country has a couple days of practice and then their meet. We keep looking at Fridays here. Friday the 22nd, it's the last day for 8th graders to submit any late or missing assignments for the entire year. And it's a student leader beach day. So student leaders, you'll get notified if you are one of the ones serving at this event, and we'll have training before that, but that'll be on a Friday at the end of May. And then look at the last week of May. It's really fun. We have that Memorial Day holiday. Everybody is on holiday. Yay for teachers too. And then our 8th graders are at Pali camp for that whole week. That's why they're late and missing assignments is before everybody else because they're gone for that whole week. And then as we look at like the 27th of May, 6th graders get a full day field trip to the California Science Center. And that Friday, the final Friday of May, is the final day for late or missing assignments for all 6th and 7th graders because we do not want you to procrastinate. We're not asking for teachers for extra credit. You guys are just like digging away at office hours for the remainder of this year. I was able to add the tiny month of June because I just want 7th graders to know that there are 2 field trips in June for you. And then there's lots of really fun events for 8th graders. And I don't even want to say anything yet, except one of the things that we're going to do, I shouldn't say it. Should I say it? I don't know. Is we're going to do a lock-in, like an all-nighter on Friday the 5th towards to Saturday the 6th. This is only for 8th graders. It's the first time ever. And I just got approval from the building to be able to do it. Oh my gosh, 8th graders are going to have so much fun. So these things, reminder, safety, 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 not allowed. Thank you for abiding by dress code rules. The other thing that are not allowed because they make the worst, most hardest to clean up mess. This is in the office for whoever may have lost it. You can pick it up from the office, but these are malt sugar filling and they are the hardest thing to clean up. So we're not disallowing this because it's like we don't want you to have it. It's because we can't handle the amount of time that the cleanup requires. So, good news. We got a new bin for all the equipment outside. See, Mr. Fraser's demonstrating it. And it's not that heavy bin. This is a bin that you cannot sit on. So, what's cool is the other orange bins that are still out there will have different purposes and you can sit on them. Thank you all so much for cleaning up your trash. The Fox's Corner has been amazing. One area is the benches in front of the AstroTurf has been really messy. So we will be putting cones on those benches and people will not be allowed to sit on any of those benches if they don't clean up. Good news about March, way back long ago, Grayson is leading because he's a 6th grader who hopefully he'll become the Jordan of our 3 years. Look at Jordan won every single year he was here. Claire, thank you for going out in style. And Jordan, way to keep it consistent all 3 years March Madness winner. It is so much fun to see you guys practice for cross country. The practices next week are on Monday and Wednesday at IVA, and then Friday a practice meet at Hartwell Park, just like the practice will be at Hartwell Park. The week after that, Monday and Wednesday at IVA, and then the cross country meet. And you'll be with a huge group of people racing against your own grade level. So remember, no school Friday. Congratulations. We're very excited. And then next week, Monday at lunch, we're going to have these opportunity drawings with like all these prizes. I do want to say about state testing that comes starting next week in your lit comp classes that you all are very prepared for this. I was talking with a couple students and they were saying that an advisory group, actually, Miss Hannah's advisory group, thank you all for your feedback, that the tests are not that bad. They just take a long time and it's hard. So what we're doing this year is we are asking families for donations of candy. We want to just give you small infusions of sugar to have you keep sticking with it. Like really just do your best. I love it when we do not teach to the test at IVA, but our students do so well. And I think that's because you're just dedicated to it. We're not trying to ask you to be stressed about it. You just do your best. But when our students do their best, they show up in a very distinct way. So next week, you're going to see testing in your ELA classes. You'll start with the adaptive test and then the performance task. So both days of lit comp. And then the week after in your social science classes. To our 8th graders who have a science test the week after, we give you sugar. We want you to have more and more of the sugar in the world. There are future weeks out there, but no details about them. Remember, none of these, please, they will be brought to the office and a parent will be able to pick it up. But if this is your lost sweetheart, come and get it and have a great day.